Welcome to Leviathan Gaming. I'm creating this video a little bit late. I probably should have done this quite a while ago, actually. But I didn't exactly feel like I had anything to talk about. This is going to be the main video on my channel, as a lot of YouTubers have. They have main video on their channel, pretty much an introduction of what they do. Me, I say screw that. This is my one-time disclaimer that whenever I play any of these games, as you see here, some of them I can't play. Like, I tried to play Amnesia a couple days ago and it didn't exactly work. So I switched over here down to, let's see here, Tales of Berseria. Yeah, I switched down to that. You're going to see me play an amount of these games on my channel. Some in series, some in not. I can't play Dreadout right now because it's not working. There are games that do not work for me right now. So you're probably not going to see them for a while until I fix said glitch. This is my one-time disclaimer that any game I play on my channel, be it the PC games or doing the once in a blue moon PS4 stream like I did with Shadow of the Colossus for like a test, I do not own the rights to any of those games, nor the music to any of those games. All the credit goes to their respective owners. That should be like the most obvious thing about me. I always point this out as much as possible in all of my videos to say I do not own the rights to these games. I only own a copy that I play. Like everybody that gets a game, they own a copy that they play. If they do recordings of it, then they're recording said copy. It is something like that. So this kind of negates any future copyright that I will like be. In some videos, I'll even say, if you're new to this channel, please see the intro video to bring back to my disclaimer. But yes, you will be seeing me play quite a lot of these games, and I apologize. I will go down as slow as possible with this. A lot of these games I will not play, though, like the Elder Scrolls games and other Bethesda games like Fallout. Those are for me to play because I dick around way too much on those. Especially with mods, so I'm always like testing new shit and breaking it. Killing Floor 2, maybe I haven't gotten that running lately. I don't know what's been going on with that, but whatever. But Left 4 Dead 2, I could do that. I could do Mirror's Edge and shit like that. Natural Selection 2, Nidhogg, when I get better at it. Some of these games, I'm probably not going to do a recording until I do get better at them. So, no surprise there, it might take a little while. Outlast is there, I forgot about that. There are a lot of games I got free from Humble Bundle and such like that. And it's just like little games. I don't know if I'll play South Park for videos. I don't know. I kind of like dicking around on those too. There are some games, like if I take too long, I'm just like not going to do recordings because I just dick around because I want to find everything. Worms, I'll probably do recordings of rounds for shits and giggles because these games make me laugh immensely hard until I'm wheezing. Wheezing! VR, I don't have a VR set to do those, so that's a no. I might get a PSVR eventually and do Killing Floor 2, but that's in the far, far future. Another thing I might be able to do video recordings on if I clicked it right. I don't think I did. It's down here at Origin. If it'll turn on. Oh, there we go. We can give it a second. Connecting to Origin. Yeah, I only have very few games on this. Like, where's my games library? There we go. I only have like three games right now. I am farthest on Mirror's Edge Catalyst because that's the one that started me having an Origin in the first place. I don't know if I'll really like get into much with doing those. Now that Badness returns, I do see a habit of games on Origin crashing for me. So I don't know how I'm gonna handle that, but at least I can handle something. I also have like the Epic Games thing like Fortnite. I might get back into playing Fortnite. I'm not going to do Battle Royale. I'm going to do the regular version of it. Here's my recording folder, as you see. I have a couple of depths here, and here's what's currently being recorded. And then Berseria is at least that far. So, I've got a couple days until I start doing that again. I might do some Berseria recording over the weekend. It depends on what goes on for my weekend. I usually take quiet time like this to do recordings so I'm not disturbing anybody else in the house. I have a pet peeve about disturbing people in the house when I'm recording, so I try not to record very often when people are here. So I don't make a pest of myself, as I'm probably already doing right now. But then I also have this thing. Allow, dipshit. This thing for Warface. It's got a download. Oh, great! So I can't play that right now. I haven't even like really started playing Warface. Like I started downloading it because I saw Sark playing it and it looked really really fun, and I needed a game like that to play. But you know, wasn't exactly my thing. But in terms of other games, like maybe I don't know, say like Ruby, I can do a full play on that. It's not a very long game to do a full play on. I've got like level 10 characters, so I'm probably not gonna play on them or something like that. I'm fairly good at it. I also have it down there on the PS4. Like, there's some games I have down there on the PS4. Like, I do have Berseria on the PS4 now, because I decided to do that, which it shocked me like how different it is to play that on the PS4 than it is playing it on the PC. On the PC, I'm using my arrow keys. Well, on my special keyboard, it also says WASD. Like, I have two WASDs on my keyboard. One's the regular arrow keys that they're laid out as a gaming keyboard to say WASD, and then the regular WASD that actually works as WAS and D. So in Berseria, I'm pretty much doing a mix of those. I'm moving my character and like tapping away on my arrow keys to do little combos and shit like that. Serious Sam, I really need to rethink about how I'm doing that one. Cause that game is like that game's quite the kerfuffle. And I say it's a kerfuffle because it's just absolute carnage. And it's crazy and it's very, very hard to follow. So I don't know how well I'll be doing that one. And there are games here you see that are grayed out. Those are games I've not downloaded yet. So please do not ask me to play them because I'm not going to fill up my hard drive. I'm not going to fill up my hard drive downloading all of it. And I don't even know if some of it's going to work that way. Hey, look, there's Global Offensive and Source. Cry of Fear, I haven't played that in a little while. I don't know if it still works. Borderlands 2, I can dick around on that a little bit, but I think that's just going to be like single videos. You're going to find that I'm going to do a lot of games as single videos. Another series I have in mind to do is what you see here, the Legacy of Kain games. I have a plan on doing recordings of these after I fix the massive kerfuffle that is the other three games here. Defiance, I know 100% for sure Defiance works. Because I have played this on the desktop here, and I've played it on a laptop, and the controls work fine. You see these here, they were made for the PS2, and they're direct ports of the PS2. So it doesn't exactly translate controls over very well. And there are a lot of bugs that happen in between it. There's a YouTuber called Burgang that is in my subscriber list. I don't know if people can get my subscriber list, but she's doing Dead Rising videos like with a weirder setup than me. She doesn't have a screen recorder, but she has like a camera recorder, which I did that many eons ago. But for right now, I have all those videos that I don't really appreciate as much as I appreciate my videos now, blacklisted to nobody can see them but me. They're all unlisted for now. I'm probably just going to delete them. But they started my channel, so they still have like a special spot in my heart somewhere. So that's the deal with that. They're probably never going to see the light of day ever again. The only ones you're not going to see me play again are, let's see here, where is it? Finding Paradise and To the Moon. I've already played Finding Paradise and To the Moon on my channel. You can go see them. To the Moon was a live stream on Facebook that I uploaded to the channel. You can go see it as an entire playlist. Because if I click this, you're going to see play To the Moon, Minisode 1 and Minisode 2. I already did those. They are in the playlist on my channel. When I do series like this, I will be putting them in a playlist on my channel. Depth, I just started putting in a playlist because I started getting a very high amount of them. Well, 6 videos. So I just started putting them in a playlist so it's easier to find my depth runs. If I do a game like multiple times, and I already did What Remains of Edith Finch, so that's not going to happen again. That is on my channel. Go and find it. You can find all the games I've done on my channel in my playlist, so have fun with the lack of videos that I have right now. Alien Isolation, I'm going to play that through first before I go ahead and throw myself into recording. Alien vs. Predator, that's a multiplayer game that I don't know who else has. Hold on. There's 4 people, so probably wouldn't be playing that a whole lot. Because getting like any of those on and Dragon Customs is just my computer guy that I get in contact with to fix my computer problems because he's busy working like a vast majority of the day. I'm home a vast majority of my day because I go to work at night. I work from 11 to 7 at a factory. So my time at home is usually spent for like recording or lazing around watching videos. If I'm like too asked to do a recording or play a game, I'm watching videos and relaxing, which is most of my time because I get exhausted when I come home from work. I should still be asleep right now, but my body's like, hey, wake up, idiot. So I'm like, alright, I'm awake. And here I am now making this video. There are other things that I do in my free time, like such as writing. Like, hold on a second. You're going to see like something somebody drew, like Burgang drew for me. Thank you. Hey, get out of here. Modding is also a reason why I do not do Bethesda games. Like, I got this. I have a lot of books to read. I can't get those to work. Other shit, story ideas. You get the idea, shit like that. What else do I want to explain here? I don't know. But I might do a lot of depth because depth is like, it kind of has a special place to me. Like, I like playing depth. It's very fun. Even though I have a crippling fear of the depths of Hades. Like, I myself have very little fears. My main fear being out on open water. I don't see that as entertainment for me. Like I talked about in like a previous depth video, how there was this new giant shark movie called The Meg coming out, and I was like, oh great, something to rejuvenate that fear of the crushing depths of Hades. I'm still going to see that movie because I'm a glutton for it, but you know, Doesn't mean I'm not crippling afraid of that. It's just an irrational fear of whatever is under the surface. Surface. Hello, brain. Right? Whatever's under the surface believes I'm lunch. So me swimming in open water, it's not a really great idea. Not a good idea to me. And then we got Blood and Bacon here. We got Black Mesa. I'll do Black Mesa. Black Mesa's really fun. King's got it. He has that picture because I gave that to him. Because his name is King Dingling. He's got his own channel that I have featured on my channel. I can only feature one channel at a time. So, yes. There we go. Deceit, that's more of a multiplayer game. Kind of weird, actually. I played it a little bit. I'm not exactly good at it. Like most games, I'm not exactly good at them. Dishonored 2, I could do a series like that. Doom and the Doom 3, I could do a series like that. I could do a series on a lot of my games, and I'd have a lot of fun doing them. I don't think I'd do a Just Cause 3 series. I think I'd just do a, hey, I'm just dicking around. Just cause! Yeah, I really just needed to do that pun. That was... That's not overused at all. Just cause. Yahtzee from... Escapist, or Zero Punctuation, as his show's called. He said that when play with Just Cause 2, which is one of the games I actually likes a little bit. Because he usually does, like, bad reviews on games, like, just to pick on the games. I like that. I find those, like, amusing. But he did one on that, so... Just cause. There we go. And there are games you won't be able to see me play. Like anything on my PS2, or my 360, or the Wii U, for that matter. Because I don't have a capture card to do the Wii U, or any of that. So sadly, I can't record those. Okami HD, I don't know if the record thing works on this one. Nor for Tiny Tasmanian Tiger down here. I said down here. There. I don't know how well those work. Hey, let's see what was downloading, shall we? Dabbed had a small update. H1Z1 had a small update. Dead by Daylight had a small update. Rust had a small update. I will be doing more Dead by Daylight. Don't worry. Eventually, I'll get the gang together and we'll play and dick around. When I don't have somebody bitching out and rage quitting. Talking to you, nameless person I know in my friends list. Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not going to re-download them because they're kind of like, YouTube kind of like killed doing those as a series. I'm not going to lie, they were kind of killed. Genital Jousting. That's going to be like a 18 and up kind of game. So I'm going to have to age restrict those if I play that. Any other game, I'm not going to age restrict. There would be no point to doing so. Because all of these games are very heinous. I'm not going to lie. A good 90% of my games are very, very heinous, violent, and... Well, you get the idea. Saints Row, I don't know if I do recordings on that. Oh. There are some games I don't know if recording works, so... It's just play it by ear in what I can and cannot record. The Bionicle thing down here, I'm not going to do recordings of that. Because that's like this very, very experimental game that I added to my Steam library. Like there's some games I added to my Steam library like that. I will not be playing those. Because that's like a game that plays in a window. Games that play in a window, I'm not going to do recordings of. And that one plays in a window because if I try to do a regular recording of that full screen, it's not going to show up right. And there's very many glitches in it. So I'm not exactly sure when that's going to get wholly fixed or wholly released. That's just something from my childhood that I like to play. Well, it's not a childhood game. Bionicle itself is a childhood thing I like to play. So I have that. Bioshock and Bioshock 2 Remastered, I had like a tiny issue with like getting them to run because they crashed at some point. Bioshock Infinite hasn't crashed yet, so I'm happy about that. But Bioshock Remastered, Bioshock 2 Remastered, they have crashed. So I gotta work that out. There's games I gotta uninstall that I don't play anymore. Like, I got a lot of games that I don't play. Condemned Criminal Origins, I may play that, or I may just uninstall it because I have both 1 and 2 on my Xbox 360. But in terms of recording, every time I go to do a recording, it will be separated out in like random spurts. Tales of Berseria, I just told somebody today that Tales of Berseria and Subnautica will be in random spurts of when I get the time to record them. In terms of making a regular schedule of recording, I had one for Subnautica for a little while. And then when I started doing Finding Paradise after uploading to the moon and doing the minisodes for that, I started to realize I was heavily, heavily exhausting myself because I would record them and not sleep during the day, which I need to sleep during the day. And then I go into work, working around heavy machinery, like a heavy press, and I'm falling asleep. So I can't be doing that. That's a no-go. So I gotta figure out, like, specific times that I can upload because this is not an occupation. I do this for shits and giggles, so people can enjoy either quiet plays or me just shooting the shit with myself or talking at the audience here like I am doing now. I've realized I'm not going to exactly be a popular YouTuber. I'm not aiming for that. I'm just doing this for shits and giggles, for something to do. Because my one friend, well, like I said, my one friend Kain does this. And we have a grand old time doing recordings. As you'll see on Depth, we got a couple going down like that. We had a bunch of fun. Like payment and what is due. That was a joke video. As well as Thresher Pressure. Because it was me and him having fun on Depth, being the sharks, and being the bane of everybody's existence. Because on Depth, me and King are like the Satans of sharks. We are Satan when we play that game. We are the worst two idiots to run across on Depth. Because we will show no mercy, and when we do, we are pissing around. If we play bad, we do it on purpose. Now, I was playing really, really bad on Depth yesterday when I was recording, because I haven't played in a while. When I get back into the groove of it, I'll get back at my good aim and shit like that. There was even times I got like a really long range kill, and I was like, oh, Kobe! Like I do all the damn time. And then you'll see me shit talking in a typing chat. But in terms of everything else, this is pretty much what you can expect. It's just videos coming out at random times and going into a playlist. You can shoot me requests to play a certain game a little bit more, and I'll do like maybe 5 or 6 more videos of them at a time and get some more updated for you. So you can watch a little bit more and then be satisfied for a little bit until I move on to another set of videos. In terms of finishing things, To the Moon, Finding Paradise, its minisodes, and Remains of Edith Finch, I had a plan on having those finished. Like, I sat in agony for Finding Paradise to finish that. I sat for however long it took to do the minisodes for To the Moon. I sat and just let the recording run. What Remains of Edith Finch, I don't think I was employed at the time when I started recording this. No, I was not employed at the time. Well, maybe I was. I'm not sure. I probably was, and it was like really early in my employment. Let's see, shall we? Go to record. Oh, shit, that's right. It's moved. Oh, shit, that's right. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. that's on the portable hard drive because doing videos like this takes up like a couple of gigs at a time. Like if I'm getting up to 30 minutes, it takes a couple gigs at a time. So that's kind of a hassle for me. Submerged, I tried to do a little bit, but it's like, alright, I'm kind of lost on the story. I want to experience this myself without doing anything. Submerged tells three different stories without saying a word. Yes, it does. That's the thing. I was like confused. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like I didn't know what I was doing. Holy. I was confused, lost, and dazed. It's a beautiful game, I will admit, yes. It's beautiful. But in terms of what it is, it's pretty much just like climbing simulator. Climbing and sailing. Kind of like Zelda Wind Waker, where it's just sailing and doing shit. But I digress. You get the shtick. By now, Starbound, I'll re-get that working eventually. Oh, Lucario race. Okay, cool. Feathered Avians. Eh, I'll look into some workshop stuff and do some custom race plays, I guess. Something like that. Subnautica has its own story now, so not Subnautica, fucking Starbound. Starbound has its own story now, so I'll play that. It's kind of like this little 2D fun game. It's really fun for me. I like playing it. I enjoy playing games like Starbound because they. When I first got the game, my friend helped me get it. My friend who is now in Nebraska, idiot, dumbass, stupid bitch. I'm shit talking you on a video. Deal with it. And there's this thing. Yeah, when he got me this game, like I played it all night into the day. This was before I got this Steam back because I haven't had this Steam in a quite a long time. When I got my not the Lenovo, the Vio for the first time, having my own laptop, that is when I got back onto Steam gaming. I was like, all right, I'll just recover this account. I didn't have this account for 7 years. So I was fresh out of the loop with like zero friends on the friends list because last time it got hacked. So I was like, fuck it. You can see my old one down here. Yeah, that's not the old one. That's like the new one I made, but I haven't been on it. I might just find a way to deactivate that because I don't remember the login information. But eventually, I do plan on getting like other friends into games like this. I plan on getting my friend Ty in a computer gaming because he's got a desktop now, and maybe I could help him get it upgraded if he can't handle a lot of games. I can help him get it upgraded because we got our computer guy up here in Redline, which is awesome. But yeah, back to what I was saying about Subnautica. When I first got this game, I played it like all night into the morning. I could not put the damn thing down. There was so much to do. It is endless space travel and endless shit to discover. So you can kind of see where I'm coming from with that, where it's like, I'm just constantly playing this game and I can't stop. But after a while, I started like getting like super bored of it. That's my disease. I'll play a game so many times, I'll get bored with it and want to stop. That, King, to explain, is why I haven't played a lot of games. Because I played them to death and I'm getting bored. So I stop. So that explains my hiatus from gaming from time to time. Is like, I get so bored, I don't want to play. Damn it. I just want to be by myself and do what I want to do. I don't want to be the entertainer. and I'm being and I'm being hypocritical right now in saying that because right now I'm being the entertainer. I can't always be the entertainer, folks. I gotta sometimes have days to myself as well because I have a life outside the internet. I know, shocking. I have a life. It's called going to work every night from 11 to 7 in the morning and being miserable when I come home and sleeping. And then waking up realizing, oh shit, it's 6 o'clock. I gotta go back to work soon. It gets to 6 p.m. and I'm like, oh shit. I just like go back down, take a nap till 9:30. Then I get ready for work, leave at 10. I get there, I clock in 10:45. And then I go out there to my machine at like 10:55 and then work till 7 in the morning. In agony of doing the same thing all night long. But it's a job and it's income, and I actually like it because it's relaxing. It gives me a lot of time to think to myself and think of what I'm gonna do, like shit like this. So I'm grateful that I do have a job. It gives me time to think. Because I could do my job subconsciously. Like, you know you're at a good job for yourself right now if you can be at work and just subconsciously zen out and let your body go on autopilot on what to do at your job. Now, I do not recommend that to fork truck drivers, obviously. Don't do that shit because you gotta be alert. If you're like operating any machinery that drives around a building, please always be alert. You can't zen out. But if you're like stuck at like a press, making rubber, plastic, and stuff like that, and it goes onto a conveyor or you gotta pull it apart, you can kind of just like zen out and just do the job autopilot while you start thinking. Like me with writing, I do that quite a lot. I zen out and just start thinking, like, how's my character gonna handle this? Or how's she gonna handle this? Or how's he gonna deal with this? I start thinking like that. And then I start listening to music in my head. Because the songs start playing in my head. And then I start singing. Like last night when I was at 107 or whatever the hell it was. I was singing Staying Alive to myself because I'm an asshole. And I was thinking, would it be hysterical if... Hold on, turn my volume up a little bit. Would it be hysterical if all of a sudden, every time they went, ha, 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 except they were actually screaming? Imagine that for a minute. Like, if they were screaming every time they did that, that would be hysterical. And then I start laughing to myself like an idiot, and then one of the people comes around like, what are you smiling about? It's like, I'm really just like thinking of shit in my head and laughing to myself like a fucking idiot. So, that's what that is. Give myself a round of applause for that. Ah, how that hurts. Like my palm is kind of like a little bit worn right now. Because I was using clippers all day and doing that continuous close your hand motion with this hard piece of plastic pushing on the inner part of my palm all night. Kind of created a sore spot, and it might blister, so that hurts. But I digress. Back to my main thing. Here's my Steam name, Leviathan Terrible. You can find me like that, or by, hold on a second. That is me. Well, what my Steam name thing really is. Josh530 after Bionicle. I had that quite a long time. Before I even had Steam when I was like fucking 8. Maybe 7. Like I had a Bionicle.com thing, just told Josh. 530, funny enough, was my lunch code for all of my Ore Valley days in elementary school and Downtown middle school days. Because that was the number you punched in for lunch. But yeah, you can find me and add me. I don't care. I don't have a very big friends list. I say that and it takes me 10 minutes just to scroll down my friends list. But yeah, you can add me, whatever. You can talk. You can shoot the shit with me. Shit like that. You can get me on Discord too. Like, once you get me on Steam, you can get me on Discord. We'll shoot the shit, and you can do requests, shit like that. I can set up an entire Discord for my YouTube gaming, shit like that, for people to give me requests only. It's going to be heavily policed. So, it's going to be, like, kept to a minimal of bullshit. Like, Discord groups with my friends, they get way out of hand, and I haven't been on Discord for a while because it gets so out of hand that I just can't be asked to go through and look at it all or deal with all the shit. I don't feel like dealing with the bullshit. So I'm just going to not be asked and do what I want to do. But yeah, you can get me like that. You can get me on YouTube here. I gotta approve your comments on YouTube, so please be patient if I don't get back to you right away. Because YouTube does not tell me that I have comments that need approved. I have to manually go into Create a Studio in the community and look at comments. Because I had a string of people that would spam comments. And I was like, okay, this isn't happening. Or spamming, like, childish insults. Like, no, I'm not going to abide by your childish bullshit. I'm just going to delete your comment and not approve it. So I put it on the approval system like I do my Facebook and all the shit like that. But this intro is pretty much done. You can do what you want with the information that I've given you. But please feel free to throw me a message on Steam or something like that, because now you have my Steam information from that at the end of this video. Please feel free to throw me some messages and shit like that, and I'll get back to you when I can. Bounty hunting is coming to Starbound. Wow, when was that? Wow, September 2017? I haven't played that long, though. When was the last time I played? Shit. I played... I played August, just before that happened. Wow, I haven't played that in a long time. Best space games on PC. Yeah, it is. I won't lie. Elite's kind of cool, too. I haven't played that much. But yeah, you can shoot me a message, all that shit. I know I sound like a broken record repeating myself, but I kind of want to get back to that subject. Try to get in contact with me if you want me to do a certain game on my Steam list, because I'll do it. I'll try, in the least. This has been Leviathan Gaming, and I will see you when I start recording videos again. I don't know when that's going to be. Probably tomorrow. Probably later tonight. But it's probably going to be quiet or something like that. I don't know. Well, see you later.